Here, Amide. Can you reduce the volume, please? Yeah, I need you to reduce the volume. Reduce it more. More. Yeah. Yes. You hear me there? You have to repeat it again. You are turning off that TV. Good. That's okay. Do you want to turn it off? No. Alright, so use it that way. Hi everyone, thank you for joining today's live section. That's because you need to do your video. Yes, I need to do my video, baby. Yes. Okay, sounds good. Thank you, darling. Hi everyone, welcome to today's live section. And today we are doing a Locs Retie maintenance using the 3-point rotation, and I'll be showing you a close-up of how that is done shortly. If you are new to this channel, this is the time to click on the subscribe button and join us as I bring you live sessions daily. I also upload 2 short videos every day plus 1 long form video weekly. Thank you once again for joining. My name is KemLis, and if caring for your natural hair is your thing, then this is the channel to join. I bring you content on lock installation, reties, either be it microlocs, sister locks, traditional locks, twists and braids and cornrows, plus a lot of DIY hair care products. So thank you for joining us today. Let's get the comment active. You can send an eye or click on the like button and watch me work as I explain what we are doing today. So I right away, Yorubawa has joined me. Hi Yorubawa, thank you for sending that eye. It's highly appreciated. How are you doing? Hope you're good, and hope your day is going as planned. Okay, and I also have Mate here. Hello Mate, thank you for joining today's live section. How are you doing? Thank you for the compliment. I'm good. I hope you're good too. If you've not subscribed to the channel, this is the right time to do so. And what we are working on today is a retie using 3-point rotation, and I'm using my hydration mist. Yesterday, during the live section, I gave a rundown on how to create yours and also shared the link to the spray bottle I use. If that's something you would like me to do, I would definitely give a rundown of how you can create your own hydration mist for your hair again today. And when the replay is up, I would add the ingredients you need to create your mist, which is, by the way, just 2 things that you need. One which you'll be buying, one which you already have in abundance. Okay, so let's share the live. Let's get more people to join us. Click on the like button, send in your chats. This would trigger the algorithm to send to more people that would be interested in today's content. So let's get the likes coming in, the comments coming in as we work today. Okay, so let me start with a question before we go into hydration mist, and then showing you close up of how to do a 3-point rotation. Would you drop in the comment section if you already have locks, or if you're planning to, and share what kind of locks you have. Let's get it started that way. Do you have locks? Let me know in the comment section if you have locks. Okay. I tried creating a poll just now, but for some reason that is not working. We'll look into it later, because that helps with the interaction to have a poll where people respond to. In the absence of a poll, can you just drop in the comment sections if you have locs, if you don't, if you're planning to, and let's get the discussion going today. So like I said, we are having to do my Locs Retie. This is a Retie appointment, and I'm using 3-point rotation. When you're doing a Retie, one of the things you want to make sure to do is to keep your client's hair hydrated. Yeah, spraying some moisture, and my priority is keeping the grid clean. Keeping the grid clean, okay? I think we started these locks about, it's up to 5 months ago.
Almost 7.
7 months, yeah. Wow. Wow. Really long one. I actually thought it's lesser than that. Yeah, we started it about 7 months ago, and it's growing so beautifully well. I think the black parts are the new growth, right? Yeah. Wow, that's a lot of growth in 7 months. Perfect. So, and the braids are still intact and clean. That is the goal. Hello everyone, thank you for joining us into this live section, and what we are doing is a lock retie, and if you have any questions you can drop that in the comment section. Click on the like button and also send a hi. If you're just joining us in the community, we'd like to have you here. On this space, I share all things related to natural hair care, from starting your locks journey to braiding your hair, twists, cornrows, products you can use for your hair, and everything in between. Okay, coming up, I'm going to explain 3-point rotations to us, after which I will share the recipe for the hydration mist that I'm using. No, baby. No, baby, no. I want you to feed on your baby dog. Okay, so let's do a demo on how 3-point rotation is done. Mila, hi, thank you for saying hi. and for joining the live section today. Thank you so much. That means a lot. Hope you're doing fine. So this is how a 3-point rotation is done. You just want to go from 3 directions and you rotate between those 3 directions. I'll do it again. So on this hair, what I want to do is you locate where it ended. It ended in this direction. So going this way is a no. You don't go this way because it ended in that direction. You have to go in the other direction, which is this. Good. Then you go this way, you come to the other side. Remember, we are doing a 3-point rotation, and this is what it looks like. And you end in a downward direction. If you don't have enough to end in a downward direction, you can definitely end it to the side, but never to the top. Okay. If that makes sense to you, you can drop a like, can click on your like button, and also subscribe for more content like that. Hi KM, hello, thank you for saying hi. How are you doing? Can you please remove your glasses for the picture? Thank you. Okay, I'll show you again one more time before we move to another thing for today's section. Now if I hand in this direction, you can see how it's so that doesn't look right. Then I would go one more time so that it lies down in the right direction. So the direction where you end it is where it lies down. Okay, so I would watch me do this last 2 for visual learners. I would zoom in for you to see that well. Okay. Yeah, I think that's zoomed in. This is 3-point rotation. You don't go in the same direction more than once per rotation. So what I mean by that is this one ended in this direction. You would easily see it. Can you see? There will be a division. From here, there is no division. So that means this is the right direction for me to go next. Okay. So I'll go this way. If I go in the previous direction, it's going to create a hole in our lock. So I've gone this way. The next, I'm going to go this way. I'll come back this way. Then this. Then this. So what I mean is that I don't do this twice consecutively or the other way consecutively. Okay. I hope that makes sense. And this is what we have. Super clean and neat. If I complete the rotation, that would make it a 4-point rotation. but for this client I use 3-point rotation for her hair. Okay, and there we have it. Now I will go ahead and explain another technique that I use. Thank you for the likes. You can drop the likes, drop the comments. That's what we like to see in this live section. Okay. See, send it in this way, so I will not pull through. No, I'll go through this way. Okay, do this, do this, and do this. Okay, ready by now. If you're just joining us, my name is KemLis, and what I do on this channel is bring to you all things regarding hair care. And today we are having a Retie section on locks. Okay, if that's your vibe, click on the like button, drop a comment, and subscribe to my channel for more of hair care or natural hair related content. I bring to you 2 short videos daily, 1 long form video every week, and a lot of live section. This is the second live section for today. Earlier on we had braided on short, curly, straight hair. The replay will be available shortly for you to enjoy. Now let's talk about the hydrating mist, what I have in it. Okay, I mentioned that you only need 2 ingredients, and one is an ingredient that you already have. It's gonna be 80% of that ingredient in your hydrating bottle. Can anybody, I mean your spray bottle, can anyone guess what the ingredient would be? Yeah, let's do a countdown to having people guess. I wish I could do it right now. I'll be able to put what you would vote on. So since I cannot do a poll, I'll just give you options. It could be oil, it could be water, or it could be essential vitamin E. So which one should be 80% in your hydrating mist? Can we have the comments come in? Okay, yeah, that's right. So it's 80% water. Okay, so in the spray bottle, you're gonna add 80% of water. Then you have 20% of oil. It should be a lightweight oil. Um, so I'll give you an example. It could be jojoba oil, or you could use mint oil. Coconut oil is also good. Something lightweight. And you put that in a bottle with 80% of water, and after which you can put a few drops of your vitamin E, which is essential when you create your own products at home. Okay, and there you have it. Your spray bottle hydration mist is complete. I'll drop a link of the spray bottle I use, got from Amazon. If you want, you could get that. It works really well. Sprays fine mist. Okay. Yeah, that's everything about the hydration mist. If you have any question, please drop it in the comment section and we would talk about your question. In the absence of none, I'm gonna keep mute for a few seconds or minutes while I come up with the next discussion for today's appointment. Okay. Hi everyone, thank you for joining the live section once again. So we've been chatting a bit and we decided to take a few minutes break just to discuss before we continue with the discussion. So today I've shown you how to do 3-point rotation. If you missed that part of the live section, stay tuned towards the second part of the hair, which is the side. I will show you how to do it once again. If you are new to the channel, this is the time to click on the like button and also subscribe to get notified when I come up with all the live sections I do, which is every day. 2 short videos uploaded daily, as well as 1 long form tutorial video every week. Sorry, my voice is giving up on me. And I apologize for the background noise. I'll try to reduce that in a bit. So we have these 2 on this side, then we go to the other side. What we are doing is a lock retie maintenance using interlocking method. We use a crochet to do that, and I've always mentioned on this channel that using the right size is huge. It helps with the success of your retie. The client won't feel pains. You pull through easily. This is 7 months in, and our grid are still what we want it to be. Okay, still grading. Yeah, beautiful. And so when you have the right tool, it makes your retie easy. Yeah, you could watch a few of my videos where I had explained how to pick the right size of crochet for reties, because the size we use for microlocs is different from what you will use for sister locks or even traditional locks. The bigger the locks, the different the hook you would use for the retie. So I'm changing the camera angle about now because we are going to the second half, the second side. Hi everyone, thank you once again. Thank you for the comment, for engaging with the stream. That means a lot to me. So right about now, we want to do the second side of our hair. I would like to spray once again with a spray bottle. When you add hydration to the locks, it strives better. So I'll pick the hair we want to use. Just a quick recap on how to do 3-point rotation. If you see this hair looking at the side, it is there is no division. That tells you that this side is where you should go from. If you try to look from top, there is a division. Okay, you can see this better. So that means the last rotation was done this direction. I can't start this direction. I have to start from the other direction. And that's a way to prevent holes or gaps in the lock. Okay, and there you have the 3-point rotation. Now I would explain it. I don't know if you can see the gap once again. Okay, so we don't want to go this way. No, so it has to be this way. And this is like 3 p.m. You can now do 6 p.m., 9 p.m., come back to 3 p.m. That's your 3-point rotation. If you pull from up, you make it a 4-point rotation, which is not something we want to do. So if you have locks, it's good to know what rotation your locks is done in. This would help you in case you need to change your loctician for any reason, or you are not able to retire your hair at your regular place, you have to do it yourself or whatever. Maintaining your rotation would mean that your locks would still keep the same size. As you can guess, if I do 4-point rotation, this lock will get thinner. If I do 2-point rotation, it will get chunkier, okay, get bigger. And that's one reason why we choose the rotation we want to do. Another reason is how your curls are. For her, 2-point rotation would make our locking process slower. Our hair is not going to lock fast like we want it to. Hence, 3-point rotation is perfect for this hair texture and size of the locks. Let's talk a bit about caring for locks, or what people think about locks. A lot of people think that locks are for dirty people. On the contrary, when you have locks, it doesn't mean that you stop caring for your hair. Locks also need to be cared for. There is a routine when you have locks. You need to maintain your wash routine, maintain your Retie's routine, you maintain your sleep routine. Yeah, you don't just sleep with your locks. We have to wear satin bonnet to keep it in place. There's a routine for that. Your oiling routine, you have to keep it up, and hydration. So there is a few things to keep on. However, it would be a lie if I tell you that having locks is not the best thing that could happen to your hair journey. It's one of the best things, because then you can wake up ready to go out. You don't have to worry about combing out your hair or stressing over it's getting all kinky, and yeah, so you just wake up and you're ready to step out. That's one beauty of having locks that cannot be overemphasized. However, for your locks to thrive, you need routine. If you don't mind, you can share with me in the comment section what your lock routines are. What routines you follow for your locks. Do you wash on a weekly basis? Oh my God, so sorry about the background noise. Oh my God. Sorry about that. I think the screaming has stopped. So I was just talking about if you would like to share your locks routine with me in the comment section, we can talk about it. Or if you have a question regarding what you should be doing for your locks, the comment section is yours. Ask questions. I'll be super happy to give a response. Okay. So a lot of people, or normally when you start your locks journey, you would not kind of wash as frequently as you want to. You might do once in a week, once in 2 weeks. For some people, you have to wait for a month before you wash. Okay. However, during this wait period, you can use dry shampoo to wash your scalp so that you don't get irritated and all that. But with water, you kind of do away with that for a bit. And that's at the discretion of your loctician. They know what they've done and what would make it thrive best. Because getting locks is super expensive, it's just best you listen, okay? Because it's a lot of investment. Yeah. But once your locks are becoming matured, they're in the budding stage, you can be increasing how frequently you would wash your hair. let me share a live experience with you. I've had to install sister locks for someone before, and requested that they stay off water for like 3 weeks because I had kept the hair in a protective style that would last that long. And so yeah, however, they started a swim class 2 days after they got their sister locks installed, and so it's swimming every day. That's a lot of water getting into the hair, and she retires for once in 6 weeks. When she came for the first retire, is as good as we having to start all over again because of the slippage. So slippage is the number one reason why we say please stay away from water when you just got your locks installed. Okay, not because we want you to be dirty, but we want you to protect your investment. You can drop in the comment section if you know any other reason why you should stay off water when you just start your locks. Let's get the discussion rolling. Thank you, Yorubawa, for sending that. Yes, you're right, and I second that. It's because of slippage. That's the one we just spoke about. I guess you already typed it before I started talking, but I'm just saying it. Now let's continue. What other reasons could there be to say that can you do away from washing for a bit while your hair settles and begins the locking process? Hello, it's Saima. Thank you for joining in today's live section. And for the eye, hope you're doing good. I'm fine. I hope you're fine too. Thank you so much. That is appreciated. The second reason is to keep your grid intact. Because you see, when we wash, the nature of washing is scrubbing, right? And when you do that, it kind of can make your hair, like hair from this lock can get joined to this one unintentionally, and that is going to mess up your grid. So because when you just start your locks, your retire appointment is going to be maybe, depending on the kind of locks you got, within the first 1 month or 6 weeks or 2 months. So we kind of structure your wash routine around that, such that maximally you would have maybe 1 or 2 washes maximum before your next retire, so that it's easy to maintain your grid. Look at our grid. It's been 7 months and it's just as though we just did it right now. So your locticians or your hair stylists are like your hair doctors. So please listen. Yeah. And to conclude that story I was telling you, it meant that I had to charge her almost the same amount she used to start as sister locks, because to have the grid back and repair the slippage and everything, it took another 10 hours. So when I said it's as good as starting over, that was what I meant. Yeah, so we've been able to address one of discussions around locks, which is that you need a routine. Yes. And today we talked about your wash routine. We are nearing the end of this live section. So I would like you to drop in the comment section if you have any question around that, and suggest what the next discussion should be around, and then we'll go to that. Okay. Yeah, and if you're new to the channel, this is the time to click on the like button and subscribe to the channel. We'd love to have you in our community. This space is a no gatekeeping space. I share everything I know. As I make hair, I explain. So if taking care of your natural hair is your thing, then you found the right channel to subscribe to. We have discussions around caring for your natural hair, wash routines, DIY products you can use, how to tutorials on braids, twist, cornrows, locking, how to start micro locks, sister locks. Last week I had a full 8 hours live section of me starting micro locks, and we had about 296 locks installed. So if you missed that, you can check the replay, which is up already, and watch it to learn how to micro lock. We started from starting the grid. Yeah, I showed you exactly how I do my grid to make it clean and how I get uniform locks, share the tool I use and how I made the tool. So if it's something you would like to get some information about, there are timestamps so that you can just jump right to the area that interests you most. Can see the likes coming in. Thank you for liking today's video. If you've not liked, give us a thumbs up. If you love what you're seeing, also drop a comment. Subscribe to the channel for more videos on caring for your natural hair. My name is KemLis, by the way. I'll show my face shortly for people that might have questions for me. And yeah, so we are almost at the end of the Retie section today. So for this last 4 locks remaining, I will show you the proper way to use your crochet, because I got to realize that some people don't know how to use the crochet, and it's something they would love to know how to use. Knowing how to use it rightly gives you speed. Like, this is super fast to finish a retie within an hour, less than an hour, within 45 minutes live now. That is super fast. So I'll show you what I do that makes it easy for me. Now, this is the latch hook, right? Once you already explained how to figure out the direction to start from, so if you missed that, you can check the replay. But once you go in the right direction you want to start from, what I do in like split seconds is to put the lock in the hook here. Once you do it this way, it helps you to close the latch automatically. See how the latch is moving up by itself. So I'm not struggling to close the latch. That saves you time. See? Do you get what I'm doing now? So this is all, the only motion I need to worry about is this. After that, everything else is seamless. And that is my hack for speed. When you do that repeatedly, you master it so much that you can be talking and not even realize that's what you're doing, because you've mastered it and it adds to your speed. Okay, if that makes sense and if you find that to be helpful, click on the like button. Let's get the likes today to 20, and then we call it a day. This is the last locks. I'm super happy. I have a zoom in on this. Yeah, perfect. So I go this way. Remember, I'm doing a 3-point rotation for the Retie appointment today, and I'll finish in the direction I want the locks to lie in, which is this direction. That brings us to the end of the Retie. Now I have to do some finishing things like oiling a scalp, locking in some moisture. And I use this oil, which I made myself, is 100% organic, and it nourishes and revives your hair. It uses simple ingredients that prevent hair loss, reduces itch, and stimulates hair growth. One of these days, I'm going to show you how I do this oil. Yeah. So if that's something you like to learn, today we already talked about how to make your own hydration mist at home for your natural hair. You don't have to have locks to use it. It just keeps your hair hydrated without breaking the bank. All the ingredients you need is water and edible glycerin. Okay, water and edible glycerin, which you will get in stores that sells cake ingredients or that has organic side. You just want to get edible glycerin and water. So if this is a spray bottle, you fill it with water to this point, about 80%, and the remaining 20% is the edible glycerin. Now that I've oiled our scalp, I'll seal in the moisture with my mist, and I'll drop the link for you to get the spray bottle. That's something that you want to do in the comment section, in the description when I upload the replay. Yeah, this is what we have. We are done for the day. Super happy. Do you want me to style your hair?
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
Daddy!
What style should we go for today?
I don't know. You can pick what you think will look the nicest.
Okay. Do you want your hair coming? Do you want me to style everything, or do you want your hair coming to leave out some hair in front or not?
You can leave some hair
In front,
That
okay.
works, yeah.
Should we do like, I don't know. Do you want a kind of barrel twist where you have it come up like this and
Sure.
leave this air?
Yeah.
And do that too.
Yeah.
The other side. Okay. And we'll leave this in front on this side, and I'll leave this in front on this side too. Perfect. Sorry, just trying to get the right angle. Maybe it's too tight. Okay. not start the video. Can you imagine me? Oh, Kemi. Okay, no begin. That's enough. Let me start. Take it back to 15. And there you have it for the styling. This is called inwards braids. That's how we achieve inwards braids, and this is super beautiful. I just realized I was muted throughout the uh, process of doing it. I'll most likely do it voiceover. There we have the finished look. Okay. Do you mind rolling around? I will stop the live so that I don't see your face. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Roll more. Yeah, you can do the other side now. Yes, baby. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, you can do this one. That's good. Thank you everyone for joining to this live section. My name is KemLis, and please like and subscribe to the channel if you've not already done so. In this space, I bring to you all things hair related, post 2 videos daily, lives daily, and long form video on a weekly basis. Thank you once again. My name is Kemi, and have a lovely rest of your day. Okay, please. Hi, Aliyah. Thank you for joining today's live section. And so sorry I was muted for a bit because of the background noise. And that is the end of today's live. I will post the replay by tomorrow in case you missed all the parts where I explained. I'll post that. Thank you everyone for joining today and for subscribing to the channel. My name is KemLis, and on this space I bring you all things locks related, natural hair related like braids, tutorials, and every other thing in between. Thank you once again for joining, and enjoy the rest of the day. Bye.